but he said, no, I don't want to even try to get licensed to box professionally again. I want to do this for charity and raise a lot of money. And I mentioned earlier in the show that I know of the charities and the type of people that he takes care of, and it's a totally different Mike Tyson. So you got to see it. You had the whole anticipation. And let's recap the night as we start. We started out early in the evening with a lightweight battle featuring Jermaine Ortiz and Suleiman Sagawa. It was an interesting fight. It was an entertaining fight until the power of Ortiz caught up with Sagawa in the 7th round, and eventually the fight had to be stopped, and Ortiz gets the 7th round technical knockout victory. Then next, it was Badou Jack against the Army veteran, the infantryman who was injured by an IED, and he really couldn't hang in there with Badou Jack, but he did hang in there with him. And in the end, Badou Jack wins a unanimous decision after really pounding the war veteran. Next, it was Jake Paul and Nate Robinson. This was interesting because I didn't know what to expect from Jake Paul, but Jake Paul had plenty on the professional athlete, great basketball player Nate Robinson, who's not a good boxer, and he got nailed 3 times and went down in the 2nd round 2 times to end the fight, and it was scored at the 135 of the 2nd round, a 2nd round TKO victory for that star, Jake Paul. Then it was time for the much anticipated fight between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. You saw Roy occasionally, very occasionally, be able to hit Mike, and Mike do most of the scoring. Fast hands, not really fast hands for Roy anymore, but there were flashes from time to time. But basically in my scorecard, I had Mike controlling the rounds and doing what he wanted to do. The official scores, as you might expect, came up with a draw, but I don't believe that for 1 minute. All right, so that's our story here from Los Angeles. For our producer, Frank Belmont, and our director, Jeff Clark, I'm the Colonel Bob Sheridan saying so long from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. Hope you enjoyed it. Good night, everybody.